Hey guys! So today I am going to be doing a super exciting video that I have been waiting to bring you all. So I know I've been getting a lot of questions about my weight loss and my journey and how it's going, how I'm doing it, tips and tricks. Well, this is going to be one of those videos today that is going to explain a little bit more about that. Just over 8 weeks ago, a company called Silk'n reached out to me and asked if I'd like to do a product test on one of their new products called the Silk'n Lipo. Now, when they first mentioned this device and what exactly it was supposed to do, I honestly thought it was absolutely too good to be true. Basically, Silk'n Lipo is a home lipo device that you can use in the comfort of your own home. So the email couldn't have come at a better time. I was like, wow, what is this all about? Like, I wasn't convinced at the beginning, but I was like, do you know what? I'm going to give this a go. What have I got to lose? If anything, it's just going to help, and what can I lose? Here is when I received my Silk'n Lipo, as you can see. I just wanted to tell you a couple of things about what it does, obviously, because it's super interesting. I was really fascinated about the different type of therapies this device gives you. So the main therapy it uses is something called LLLT, which is low-level laser therapy. Along with that, it supports you with the EMS, which is electrical muscle stimulation. It's such a cool combo because basically what it does is the LLT penetrates below the skin surface and it targets your fat cells that then makes them leak out the fatty acids that will then be discharged in the body naturally through the lymphatic system. And then that's where the EMS, or the electric muscle stimulation, comes into play because it helps to aid that process. The device actually also tones and strengthens muscles. It's painless and safe, and it's really great because the one thing that I loved about this device is that you can target certain areas. So when you diet and exercise, of course, overall, you lose body weight and shape and things like that, but you can't actually target areas. It's a very big myth. People think if they train their core all day, they're going to get abs. Totally does not work like that. But with this device, you can choose specific areas you want to target, of course, because you're treating it from the outside of the skin. So now actually into the product testing. So I started these 8 weeks of treatment, and I filmed every 2 weeks for an update with a measurement of my lower abdomen, because that is the area I chose to treat. So now you're going to see overcuts of me actually on the 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks and 8 weeks, so you can actually see how I was feeling, and of course a live measure. So let's get into it. So when you get this device, it's super important obviously that you use it in accordance with the manual, because you are using these different types of therapy at home. Of course you want to be cautious when going about it. When you first receive the device, of course you need to fully charge it. It comes with 2 different units. These also come with fiber pads that you're going to need to dampen and put on the units before your treatment. Of course you want to clean the device after every use. You want to keep this device nice and hygienic. It's also absolutely recommended that you do not use this device more than 3 times a week. This is still a laser device, so we want to be careful and be cautious. It will do just as much as it possibly can. So don't forget, your body needs to do a lot of the process itself. It's not recommended that you use this device consecutively. So for example, if you're doing it on a Monday, try not to do it on a Tuesday. Okay, so today is the 24th of August and I'm going to be checking at my 2 weeks in. So as I mentioned before, I used this twice last week. I was a little bit naughty, didn't use it all 3, but it's only because we started this video last week halfway through. Then last week I did use it 3 times. Usually every other day I use it, but it just depends on my routine that week. So 2-week check-in, here we go. Okay, so on the 16th, 2 weeks ago, we were at 102 cm. 102 cm, yes, 40 inches. So it has only been 2 weeks. Am I expecting to see a massive difference? Absolutely not. I'm always going to try and keep it at the biggest part of my stomach as well. So, alright, so y'all can see that. So as you can see, it's locked in at 98 or 38.5 inches. I am genuinely shocked. Wow. Good morning, beautiful people. So today is the 5th of September and I'm doing my 4 weeks. I want to say weigh-in, it's not weigh-in. Measure! So let's get straight into it and see what another 2 weeks of treatment has done. Alright, so I just finished another treatment and we are going to see how it goes. So let's measure up. So we're at 39 inches for the 4 weeks in. I have to admit, this month, like, well, this current week we are on right now is my time of the month. If you're a female, you would know that that does affect your body massively. And I suffer very badly from bloating. I can tell that I'm bloated, and I do think this is more down to like water retention rather than actual fat. So let's just make sure we weigh her in that factor, because I am a human being and that does happen to us women. So little results, but we're still getting down. But anyway, let's see what the 6-week measurement brings in. All right, so I finished my treatment. So this is the 6 weeks. Let's give it a measure. So we are at 37 or 95 centimeters. Alright guys, so this is the final day. It is the 4th of October. We are finally at the 8 weeks. I'm feeling great. I have been maintaining exactly what I've been doing before, which is obviously healthy eating and good exercise. I've been to the gym this morning and I finished my final treatment. I am at my lowest ever weight on the scales as well. Not that this device claims to affect the scales, it is more so what you can visibly see. I can see my lower abdomen, as you can see, I do have a bit of a gut. I've always had this, it's just in my genetics. I am trying really hard to work on this. I think it's to do with a lot more skin tightening as well though. But let's do the final measure and see what the final results are. So 37 inches or 95 5 centimeters. So as you could see by those clips, obviously this has worked. Now this is such a cool device. I'm sorry, I was super excited about it. Of course I've been eating a healthy diet along with exercising, but that's exactly what this is all about. This is a device that's supposed to help aid weight loss. It's not a miracle worker. You're going to be using it alongside a healthy diet and some exercise and just some general healthy life choices, and it really, really does make a difference. Just to recap, we started the first treatment on the 16th of August. It's when the first treatment ever started, and I obviously started at 40 inches, and then the final week, week 8, was on the 4th of October that I measured in at 37 inches. So in total I lost 3 inches within 8 weeks, and to me that is such a fantastic healthy figure that is completely maintainable, and I could really see the difference in my lower abdomen. So yeah, it was a super exciting video. Thank you so much to Silk'n for working with me on this. It was absolutely fascinating and I love the product so incredibly much. It's over there and I'm probably still going to do another treatment tonight, I'm not even going to lie. Like, of course we're not even doing the test anymore, but I'm taking full advantage of this product, totally. Yeah, of course the link to the Silk'n website is of course the first one in the description box. Even if you're just generally interested in this technology, go have a read. It is amazing at the therapy and the technology that they use. I can't get over it. It's obviously worked, and if you read the science behind it, because obviously it can get quite wordy on the website, I didn't want to give you loads and loads of paragraphs. It is absolutely fascinating about how it works, and at the end of the day it's science, and you know, you're not paying for downtime in a hospital, you're not paying thousands for actual liposuction, you're not putting yourself under that risk of actual liposuction. This is just a home device. We're in such advanced technology at the moment as well that, you know, they can't sell these devices unless they do something. So I was very excited and very proud to be working with Silk'n. Thank you for having me. Thank you for watching this video, everybody. If you want to know more about my weight loss tips, tricks, hacks, what I've been doing, it's all coming slowly and surely, so make sure you are subscribed to this channel, and I will see you all in the next video, which won't be very long away. Stay beautiful. Ciao.